You just found out you're rich, so now what? What do you get? What do you get? What would you get? Peanuts? A Slurpee? Slushy? A steak dinner. Yeah. Yeah. I would go to Texas Roadhouse if I found out I got all the money. That's the best steakhouse in the world.
These brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. These brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Paul with Spheric Reptiles, and I just wanted to make a funny video. Let me know what you think about that. I'm always going to ask for your comments because I really do want to know. But this is one of the things that I kind of ponder sometimes. Like, if I didn't have to work my, I don't know, it's like a 6 to 6 job or whatever it is with the traffic. It seems like more than like a 15-hour job. But anyway, like if I didn't have to worry about money and I was just like loaded with cash, like just crazy money, fucking crazy money, and I was still interested in breeding ball pythons, what would I breed? What would I breed? So I kind of put together some scenarios of like a dream list, so that you could actually see what I think. And maybe you're thinking the same way. Maybe you're not. Maybe like I wouldn't mess with ball pythons at all. I wouldn't fuck with them not anymore. But, I think I would because I really do like and love my reptiles. And that's why I continue to get them. And that's why I continue to try to breed them. And that's why we're going to try to sell them to everybody else beginning next year full time. So we're not full time. We're not quitting our day job. But anyway, let me get right to it. So the first group that I would want to focus on are the clown desert ghost hypopods, right? So that's the quad recessive. And right now, KINOVA has one that's $25,000. And you're looking on the screen right now. It's a female clown pod desert ghost head hypo. Man, this looks just incredible. I mean, if you just look at this snake, you just think, oh, it's just a snake. Like for the lay person, right, that's watching this video, they're like, oh, yeah, it's just a snake. No, it's not just a snake. This is like the pinnacle. You get a quad recessive, and this is only 3 of the visual recessives in one's head. So, but if you look at this snake and you just look at how incredible this is, and and as a disclaimer, let me go ahead and throw that out there. I do not mind pushing someone else's platform, pushing someone else's business, because to me, I feel like people do what they want to do. So I don't mind doing it. So that's just the type of person I am. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I like Will and Audrey with Flawless Crested Geckos. I like Danny and Anna with Chain Reaction Exotics. I like a lot of people. I mean, Corey Martin, she doesn't even sell ball pythons anymore. But at the end of the day, I just like people that love reptiles. I mean, it seems like they're good people overall, I think. I mean, maybe unless you tell me something different. But anyway, let me get to the second one. So Showcase Serpents has a female hypo clown pod, head for desert ghost, and it's $20,000. KINOVA snake was $25,000. Now this Showcase Serpent was $20,000. So already out the bag, if you didn't make any deals, you don't spend $45,000 on 2 snakes. $45,000 on 2 snakes. That's why it's a dream, baby. This is a dream. Man, it's making me sweat up in here. It's so hot. But anyway, it's hot in here because I'm thinking about all this money. Like if I had the money, I don't even think I would buy the snakes, but maybe I would. But you see how beautiful this snake is, and you see that it's a female as well. So the whole thing behind this is I'd probably be going 1.2. So 1 male to 2 females, because you're spending so much money that now you can hyper focus on exactly what they need. Of course, you probably wouldn't put them in racks, or maybe you would. I wouldn't put a $25,000 snake in a rack. I'd make a full bioactive variant. No, I'm just kidding. I would keep them the same because I think that this way behind me or in the tubs is more sanitary. And so I wouldn't want these snakes to get sick or to duck off somewhere and then not ever get that way. But if you feel that way, that's great. So now let's get on to the male. What male would I get to go with this group of desert ghost hypo clown pies? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that just sounds crazy. Like to think of all of those mixed into one snake. So KINOVA, again, I went back to KINOVA because they kind of pioneered this. So as you're looking at the screen, KINOVA has a male leopard hypo desert ghost clown that's head for pod, and it's a deal at only $18,000, baby. It is an absolute deal. So you don't spend a little bit of money now, man. I mean, what are we talking about? So that first is 45 plus 18, so about $53,000. No, $63,000, right? Woo, $63,000, man. I wonder how you're gonna write that off. But anyway, so that's the first group, guys. Now, hey, I'm just getting started. I think I got 3 other groups, so I'm gonna try to roll through them real quick. And you know, I really want to know what you guys think. For the next group, I would go with Monsoon, right? Because Monsoon still, you know, the price point keeps it up there, but to me, it's a very pretty snake. It is unique in its pattern, and it maintains the pattern throughout its whole life. So now we know a lot of babies start out looking really good, and then as they get older, they turn into brown snakes in the case of ball pythons most of the time, unless you add a lightning gene. Like, so if you add lesser, fire, yellow belly, lace, something like that, or desert ghost, hypo, exanic, it's going to probably turn brown unless you make one like Wilbanks made that all black snake. That thing is nice, man. It's $10,000. I didn't put that on the list because I only saw one. So I'm putting things on there that you can kind of see, you know, like I could do this. If I had the money, I could just call them up real quick and say, this is what I want. But check this out, check this out. So the first one I got is from Dave Green. I mean, he's a pioneer Monsoon, and we got a special Monsoon from him. And as you look at this, it's a female, and it's only $8,000. So it's a steal at $8,000, but it's an adult $8,000. It's not a baby. It's not a baby $20,000. It's an adult $8,000. So that's what we got there. And as I put up the next snake, I'll go ahead and read it out to you. Dave Green again. And I got this male Monsoon at $6.5 thousand. So for a cash car price, well, maybe more. Well, that's about a cash car now. But for a cash car, I would choose to get just a regular Monsoon visual because I wouldn't want to breed a pastave with the special and end up with an all-white snake, you know, because they're all part of that same complex, that blue-eyed Lucy complex. So I wouldn't want that to happen. And the very last one of this group would be a female, and I saw Chimera. I mean, yeah, Chimera had one on there. And as you look at this picture, you can see that it is a female Monsoon Mojave, and it's a deal. I mean, it's an absolute deal at $7,000. I had to take a quick peek. So, you know, so that's the second group. So the first group, we spent about $63,000. And then let me see, how much did we spend in this one? 15, 8, 15, and 6 is 21 and a half. So in the second group, we are spending $21,500 or something like that. $21,500. Yeah. I mean, so you can do all that math and just see where this is getting at. So we already just have amassed about what, $90,000 worth of snakes, right? Something like that. So we've already amassed close to $90,000 in snakes, and that's just for 2 groups. That's for 6 snakes, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snakes, six snakes. So now we're going to get on to the next group. So as I pull them up, I want you guys just to use your imagination and just think about this. My third group will be the Super NR Mandarin, and it's from Tofauti Royals of Africa. And this first snake that I'm putting up is a female, and it's a Super NR Mandarin head clown. And it's a steal at $10,000, man. I mean, if you want it, it's right there on MorphMarket. You can go get it. Now, they also have another one that is a female. As I put it up, it is a Super NR Mandarin hypo, and this one is $20,000. Now, it's a big difference. So now this is a very, very orange snake that is hypo, and you can just think of all the things you could do with that, just hypo alone. And Super NR Mandarin is just crazy. You just like it's like an orange pill, right? So you got a head clown, then you got a head hypo. That just, it's endless possibilities. You could take that with all the money in the world. I mean, this is not your, you know, bargain basement thing. Like you showing up, they bringing you something to drink, or so you got to get something to drink. They might bring you something to eat. You spend $10,000. So, but for the male, which one would I get? So I chose Hernan Reptiles for this male NR Mandarin head clown, and it's a very good deal at $7.5 thousand. And I know people say, man, that's a lot of money for a snake. And I say, well, yeah, it is a lot of money for a snake. But if you get these snakes, now this opens up not only the U.S. market, but the worldwide market if you start breeding these snakes. And that's one of the things that you see the people at the front that are being innovative and being frontiers in the field, no matter what they are breeding, you know. So it could be ball pythons over here. It could be, if they're able to export them. So that's another big thing. So if you're able to export them, which ball pythons you can right now, and you can see that these 3 snakes, man, they just pack a wallet. So let me get on to the last one so you guys can get on with what you were doing before. And this one is my favorite. I think they're all my favorite. Like if I had the money, I would just do it, right? So it'd be like, it's done, right? But all right, so for number 4, it will be the TSK Axanthic Desert Ghost Pied project, right? So the TSK Axanthic Desert Ghost Pied project. Now you can mix hypo in there too, but just for those, that would be great. And let's say we just throw in hypo for shits and giggles, right? So this is the first one that I will get as you look at the screen. And it's from Split Tongue Exotics. It's a female Desert Ghost TSK Pied, and it is $25,000. This snake is one of a kind right now, I believe. I don't think anybody else has ever made this. I mean, it's got to be the greatest thing ever since sliced bread. So it is an incredible looking snake. As you look at it on the screen, it is just really, really cool looking. And I just think that it will be a great snake to show off. Like you could have the snake in your office, you could have anywhere. I mean, you don't have to breed the snakes. You could just, I'm just saying, if you got the money and you wanted the snakes, then this is one that I would think that would be a good one to get. So let's go on to the second one. And it's from Hulker's Herp. And it's a vanilla TSK Pied that is double head for DG and hypo. And it is $8.5 thousand right now on MorphMarket. And that is another good deal because if you look at how rare this snake is and the price point, that is a very low price point for something that is so rare that you probably have never seen before. Not unless you know where to look on MorphMarket or you follow these people on MorphMarket, which I do advise you guys to follow them. All of their links are going to be in the descriptions at the end of this video. So if you're interested in any of these animals or just to see what else they have, please look them up and see. I'm pretty sure that they'll be glad. Follow them as well. If you would like something, you can negotiate prices and things like that. Especially on an $8.5 thousand snake, I'm pretty sure they'll cut you like maybe $200 off, you know, and charge you shipping. So that's crazy. But all right, so let me get on to the last 2. So there's 2 more in this category because there was some that were really unique, and I don't know how long they're going to last. So I wanted to put them up now because eventually someone will see this and they'll say, well, I got the money right now. So let me just count that out for you. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. Look at the screen. And this is a TSK Super Gravel. It's a male and a female. And I think I'm getting this name right. I'm going to make sure it's in the description. It's from, let me look at it. It's What's My Morphalaw, I think. I'm going to make sure I'm going to double check that. But the correct name, I will make sure is right here at the bottom when you see this. So even though I'm a dummy, you're going to see the name at the bottom on the screen right now. I'm going to have to give them a special shout out because I'm butchering her name. You feel me? I mean, I should be able to say her name, right? I really should. But okay, so that's an incredible snake. So the very last one, I promise, look at the screen. It's a female pastel TSK Pied that's double head for Desert Ghost and hypo. And it's only $8 grand. So, you know, if you got the money, you can have all these snakes like by next Tuesday or next Wednesday. So I encourage you guys to either play the lottery, make your investments right, or maybe you're just sitting on a lot of inherited cash. Well, you know, go on and get you some new snakes, and then you too can be the #1 breeder in the world. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. This was fun for me to put together because this is one of the ways that I plan on what we're breeding. And so when I see things that are extremely rare, when it gets to the top of the pyramid, I kind of say, well, that might be something that we could do. So let's work towards that. Or for most of our projects, I'm a pimp in my own mind and I just try to make my own way. And if it turns out to be an all brown snake, then I'm fucked, right? So, but anyway, guys, hey, I thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell somebody about it, and let me know what you think. Because I want to know. I really want to know what inquiring minds think. I mean, if you want to kick me some fake news, kick it. I love that shit. So, but anyway, guys, hey, as always, enjoy the time you spend with your reptiles and enjoy and cherish the time that you have with your family. Thank you.